Here we are, Lanzarote, last event of the 44Cup season. Looks like we're going to have quite a light week, 4 light to medium race days. But for the season, it's all really tight. There's 5 boats that can still technically win the season. But I think everyone here wants to win the last event. There's some people who've made some changes on their boats, so they're trying new people, and there's others who feel like they should have done better during the season, and there's others who just want to win. So I think we're going to have a really close event. And Lanzarote here with the breeze slightly offshore, it's quite a tricky venue, very patchy breeze, quite difficult to read. So I think we're going to see some roller coaster racing, which is just going to be great fun. I think everyone that comes and sails this class, they're good. To come to this class, you have to be good sailors, and there are some, the talent on each boat is quite incredible. So it's that ability to be able to recognise how you're doing, pick up from a 8th to a 7th, or convert a 3rd into a 2nd. That's what it takes to win in this class. I think every event this year, the event winner's been decided on the last leg of the last race, and that's usually after 9, 10, 11 races. So incredibly close racing, and it's about just that attrition, keeping going, and putting together a good regatta. I think it's looking brilliant. There's so much interest in the class at the moment. We've got 9 boats here. There's potential for 10, even 11 by the beginning of next year, with some people from other classes looking at it and realising how good the competition is, how fair the competition is, and in terms of value for money, this class is really good for the owners. The fact that we can come to different venues, the fact we're here in Lanzarote when we were in Tuscany less than 8 weeks ago is pretty awesome. So it's great. We go sailing where we want to sail.
No, it was super tricky day out there, and we didn't have a good start, but we waited the right amount of time, and we took a step up to try to find a lane back using the right shift, and then a lot of right shift came, and we found ourselves in the perfect lane to arrive very close to the mark. So after that was not easy, but it was a lot easier. We rounded with a little bit of lead, we could decide when to match the jibe. And the second bit got a little tricky as well, because we had a nice lead, but we need to go through a big transition, and we lost a lot. But then between the trimming and the driving of the boat and putting the boat in the right place, we managed to round the second top mark still ahead, but was not over, because the last downwind was a big shift as well, and I think Aqua made the biggest gain by jibing early, and used all the pressure to close all the fleet, but it was super tricky. I'm really glad it's over. Yeah, well, the tricky part is the forecast, because we're not going to see the standard trade winds of this place, so it will be light and shifty all day, and as usual we'll take every race at the time and try to do as little point as possible, and then as typical in this class, we will find ourselves on the last day, on the last race of the last run, playing for the win. So hopefully we want to be in that position that we have the chance to win, but it's a long way from here.